Hello and welcome to Train Fever. My name is Colonel Failure and we're getting stuck in with a brand new route today. If you joined in last time, we looked at what our future prospects were with regards to expanding the routes we do already. And we went through the map of this whole area to try and figure out where the potentials were for expansion and how we will go about actually encompassing just about every town there is in the map. So we're starting out just having a quick look at the various different vehicles we're running. You know, some of them are radically unprofitable, but I'm confident we can either turn that around or scrap it entirely. I think that the output that comes particularly from goods trains in terms of driving growth in towns is worth the slight expense, but honestly, I need to put more investigation into that to make sure. Anyway, what you can see in this list is we've got both the Amusing Express, which is... where's that running? That's the Bex Bronze Express service. Soon to be deprecated. The Amusing Express will continue to run, but it will be running a slightly different route, because that's what we're going to get to today. And then, of course, there's the Wolfman, which is our tram that is currently working around. Which city is this actually? Bromsgrove. Okay, smashing. We've got another train name request coming in, so let's change train 1. And this one's going to be referred to as EZ Rules. Yes. If you're American, you might think of that as EZ Rules. However, I'm not American, and therefore I don't have to do that. So EZ Rules is our first train there. Thank you very much. Smashing. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Right then, as outlined last time and as planned last time, we're going to run a new route that goes all the way from Ripon here. Hello. Up through Bexhill-on-Sea, and then around here and through Bromsgrove, and then hitting the other end at Great Torrington. Now, obviously, if you wanted to go from Ripon to Great Torrington, your better bet might be to grab a direct line through this somewhat mountainous hill on a line that doesn't exist. That line doesn't exist, therefore you have to go round. Is this going to be successful? I have no idea. But it's not going to stop us giving it a spin. Now, we've got 8.6 million in the bank at the moment, which is a good thing. But we are going to kill all the other routes that are currently servicing this this stretch of track. Apart from the Haverbex Express, which will continue running for the time being. I think we might convert that into something similar, maybe doing Tewkesbury, Haverhill, Bexhill, and then maybe on to Billericay, possibly. Hard to say. I'll figure that out when the time comes. But I guess the thing to do first is let's create the route. Now, I've got no signalling on here yet, which in fact I have got signalling in legacy fashion, but I'm going to remove that once we get into the position where we're taking trains off their existing services. Right. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to start up here in Great Torrington. So far, so good. Bang, 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 bang. Down to Bexhill. I mean, we're actually going to make two routes. We're going to make one going in each direction. Okay, so then down to Grand Central. And already I see a, why have you done this? So we've moved from the left lane here, the left track, and we've gone down onto this main track on the other side. I don't want you to do that. Now, previously I've used waypoints to set that up, but I'm reliably informed that actually you can use signals to accomplish the same thing. So let's start by putting some signaling in this area. So equally, why are you on the right hand side? What is your obsession with being on the right? Okay, right, let's go. So why am I putting in signals here? Why indeed? Well, I want to make this a one-way track, okay? Okay, which, there we go. See, that's already accomplished a lot of what I wanted to do. What it would be nice for you to do is to come in on this side. So let's put that there. Right, so we go from Great Torrington, add station, this fella here. Splendid. Now, are we going to need a track chain? Okay, so both sides are going to use the same line. No, they don't have to. All right, we'll worry about that when we come the other way. All right, so now he's on the right side of the track. And I'm confident in the route being able to deliver on this. Now, there is the potential that trains actually bunch up a little, so we'll stick further signals along the way, just purely for traffic management. So you can tell whether you've got clear track ahead of you. If you're leaving the station, you can move ahead to the next signal without getting held up miles away from anywhere. Look at that bump in the track there. Right, and then we'll stick that one in because we want them to go down the correct side. So after that, we'll add this signal. There you go. See, that's what I wanted you to do. I think it is anyway. Yeah, it is. Totally is. Right, smashing. So now we've made it all the way to Brom's Grove. And then beyond that, we're going to go from Brom's Grove to Bexhill, which is over here. Right, let's see what route you've decided for yourself there. Okay, it's kind of a mad route back out again. So what are you thinking now? Wow, crazy. Oh, okay, that kind of works. All right, I can see the thinking now. All right, that's fun. In fact, that's probably the route you're going to have to do. No, you can come in on the correct platform. That's what we'll do. But we'll plan the reverse route when we're heading in reverse. All right, okay, so now to Brom's Grove. Where did I put my last? Sorry for going back and forth a little. I just want to make sure I've got signalling in sensible places. All right, next signal about here. In fact, let's know. Let's. There we go. And of course, adding these signals is making this into one-way track. Stick that on. This is good so far. Everything is going according to plan. And once again, you know, I'm sticking these signals on. You're going to have a rough time of it soon, my friend. Sticking these signals on. Well, I won't wait just outside the tunnel in case there's anything ahead. Now I realise that signals do carry a running cost. One just outside the station. Then I want you to come down this side, please. So we've got another one just outside the station. From Bexhill, add. No, here. Add. Where's that signal? Right. There. Beautiful. It's now got them both running. It's got both in and out running on the same line. That is not what I wanted to see. Anyway, onwards. Add another station, and that will be Ripon out here. There we go. Splendid. Okay, let's back up and get signalling in. Right, so out of the station, let's put a signal here since there's a track switch. And again. I mean, you want to cover, well, I want to cover these switches with signalling just to stop there being a situation where you have to take manual control over the trains that you've got going on to try and get them to comply with, you know, behaving sensibly. Okay, Transport Master. No, I wonder what that was for. Generally being awesome? I should think so. And we'll put one last one. There. Yeah, okay, right. Excellent. Alright, now we're going back the other way. So we're going from Ripon to Bexhill. Now the big question is, are people going to, let's say that I want to go from Bexhill to Bromsgrove, right, which is the next station up the way, over here. If the train is coming this way, do I jump on, ride it to Ripon, come back again, and then get off at Bromsgrove, or do I wait and pick it up on the second leg, so the second time it passes? I honestly don't know. Anyway, here we go. Have we got any signalling on that line yet? Now, if I were to put a signal here, it would create a potential log jam. So I'm going to wait until a little bit further. There we go. Oh, of course, yes. Trains naturally want to drive on the right, and I'm making them go on the left. Why didn't I why did I figure that out sooner? Never mind. So this green line that is potentially running interference will not be a factor in the live operation of the beast. I want to fix this piece of wiggly track at some point, but not now. Where should we freeze it? Well, let's hold it. Let's hold it here. Right, and into Bexhill. Splendid. Out of Bexhill. As ever, let's put a waiting position just outside the tunnel. It's quite nice. If you've been keeping an eye on the money, we're up to what, 10 million? Which is a whole lot of fun. I'll put one there as well, just in case we have a breakdown in the tunnel. Completely unnecessary. I've never yet actually seen trains break down. Maybe they do. That'll be fun. Okay, right, now, here's the complicated bit. Put a signal here. Right, now it's switching you over onto that side of the station. Now, I've got plans as far as the other side of Bromsgrove goes. So what are we gaining by coming in on this track? Nothing. We gain nothing by having to use that side. Right, in which case I shall, well, firstly add station Bromsgrove. And then we'll make this this particular signal here that I'm about to place, we'll make you part of the route. There we go. Now, it might not be the most straightforward game system to use, old Train Fever, but it does work. You know, stick another signal there as usual to cover the switch. Oh, that's fun. How are we going to get it over onto the right track? We're not. Oh, we might have to rethink this. Is there anywhere else you can switch? What I want to avoid is trains going head to head where possible. Now, at both terminuses, so at both ends of this route, That's inevitable. That's just a thing that's going to happen. Okay, right. I think we remove this one. Remove that one and put it back on the one it wanted to use before. Okay, maybe that means that this station is this platform here is redundant. However, this will not be the last time we visit this station or this track layout. There is a long way to go, and we will get there. Why am I ever trying to drop in this signal? Now, if I hold it here, what if there's a train on that side of the track already? And if we're forcing them to drive, this is terrible. I'd be better off coming back and making everything drive on the right just to be safe. But I think what we'll do is we'll get this route running for now, because I'm not going to be running any other trains. Or am I? Where are we? Bromsgrove. Yeah, Bex-Broms is a thing of the past, so I'm going to stick a signal there for now. Alright, allow this to just run where it wants to run. Right, there's the track switch, so let's hold another one here. Okay, now, I think that will do it. So, this is going to be, where are we going? Ripon, Torrington, Bexhill, Bromsgrove. How about the Rip Tor? Do we go with Express again? No, let's go as Commuter. Right, Express is a point-to-point. Commuter is a more circuitous kind of travel. All right, well, that's my justification. We're going to live with it. Okay, splendid. That's promising. That's a route. And at initial glance, I don't see any major issues with it. But we'll only find that out once we're running multiple trains down it. Running one train down it, we're not going to find out anything. So, what have we got going on here? Let's kill off that for the moment. See, I mean, I'm reluctant to shut down existing profitable services. Ah, right, okay, that blue line is, what's that? That's Haverbeck's. And that's okay, that comes in on the other side. Okay, time to send some people back to the depot and reassign them. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to give them more carriages, more the ability to carry more passengers, potentially do engine upgrades at the same time. And you, my friend. So this is EZ rules. First against the first into the station here, which means it's going to be first on the new route. Now, there's two schools of thought here. Do I want to? Which do I want to do? Do I want to take all of the affected trains back to the depot and then set them running? That's tricky. So what are we looking at? We're looking at. You're definitely going back, so don't get any big ideas. What are we looking at? We're looking at Bex-Broms and Bex-Rip are the two that we're changing. Really? Is that all? I'd have thought it'd be more than that. But I guess so. Right. To the depot with you. Bex-Broms. Whatever. Let's actually go follow the road. And this is amusing. Okay. Coming into Bromsgrove, so I'll issue the RTB once you've done a drop-off, my friend. Now, these are very profitable services, and as such, you know, I've got to think somewhat carefully about how many trains I'm going to stick on there to start with, and their spacing. Where are we? Don't need that. Do need this. Right, after you've dropped off. Splendid. Turn it around, I'll send you home. Off you go. Good. Right. So he's heading back out on his final journey down that line. And if you're looking at the clock for how long this video has run for, you know what's coming. What's coming is the point at which I say, so we'll find out exactly how this one runs in the next episode. There are a couple of considerations we need to make, and that concerns, you know, using the correct locos and the correct train consists and the right frequency. I think we're probably going to go with 3 trains on this track with 4 stations, or maybe even 4 trains. That'd be quite exciting. But why don't you find out next time? Thank you very much for tuning in today. Please do like the video if you've paid attention and got this far, because, you know, it does wonders for my self-esteem. And if you haven't done so already, by all means subscribe. It's a good thing to do. It saves batteries. Thank you very much. I've been Colonel Failure. I'll catch you next time.